The Galactic Federation of Light. Part May 2nd, 28th, 2012. This is the second message we have sent to the Galactic Federation of Light. We have patiently waited for 5 days. We only waited 1 day for the response from the Galactic Federation of Light, when I was rude and attacking you. Now that we come in love, and want a nice conversation, with questions that are relevant, we get no response at all. The only response we get, was one from Greg Giles, refusing to do the question and answer session. His reason was that he will not be used, just to be someone's personal channeler. It is funny that he responded that way, because he knew, the man who asked him to do the session, is a channeler. The man that asked for this question and answer session, was once asked by Louise Prata's group, called the Brothers Veritas family, to join the Galactic Federation of Light's channeling circle. He listened to the Galactic Federation of Light and their messages, and then refused. He felt something was wrong then. So it is funny to say a man who was invited well before Greg Giles would need him to channel these entities for him. The reason he will not, is because he doesn't trust them. He wants to, but has found many contradictions to their channelings. So do many others, yet you refuse to do one session with a fellow channeler who is not by any means looking to attacking you like I do. Only to see the way you see things. He believes all views are right. I do not, but I would love to hear these answers myself. If you will not let anyone ask you personally, we will be left with our own answers. I have all his questions here and I will give you an example. Many people have claimed to speak for your group, but he will not accept just anyone speaking to him. It must be someone who has linked connections to you as an established channeler. We will wait for your answer. If we do not hear back, we will assume that it is a no, and I will release the questions for others to look into for themselves. I hope you take this opportunity to answer many who feel that these questions need be answered. I will give you an example of what some will be like. And I quote, I am a channeler. I channel an entity named Redboryatni. I channel more than this, but I am closest and most familiar with him. He has taught me many things, but the most important is this. He explains that there is no right or wrong, good or bad. We only have the ways we see things and the beliefs and experiences we have to place them and the opinions we have about what is good and bad. So basically we all have our own truths and our own views. He also explains that in the higher realms of physical existence, there are only 2 types of entities. 1, the first are the ones that we consider to be good. Ones who care of free will of all others. They act on the behalf of the whole because they are connected to Source and understand we are all part of one. They look above them for energy, wisdom, and connection. They also look below them. They do this, to be that same connection for smaller consciousness, that the higher ones are for them. 2. The second ones are what we would consider negative. They are the ones who infringe on others' free will. They only act on the benefit of self, and the smaller groups. They do this, because they lack the understanding. The understanding that they are the same as the ones they infringe upon. These entities will only look below them. They do this to overpower or control them. Some of them create fear and chaos to cause fear. This fear is then used as almost a food of energy for them to feed on. They never look above them because they have no need to connect to entities that they cannot control. Then we have the entities that are like us humans. The ones that only exist in the higher end of the basic realms of existence. We are able to have both traits of the ones in higher existence. We have the ability to love others and also only care for yourself, depending on mood and mindset. The next density or dimension we enter, we will be either one or the other. No more being of both. Is this how you understand it to be? If not, please elaborate on what to add or what you see to be wrong with these ideas. And please be exact. I am not here to understand the ways that everything works. I have my own beliefs and my own truths. I am simply trying to see the ideas and ways behind this group's beliefs. So please be as exact as you can, on every word, sentence, thought and idea. I want to know what parts of these statements you see to be correct, and which you see to be wrong, and then please explain why they are right and why they are wrong. Thank you. End quote. He has posted this first question everywhere and no response. When I made the very first video, you responded quickly through Greg Giles, and now that this man decided to be nice, and politely ask you, nothing. Why is this? Please, your public needs to get their questions out of the way so that they can either trust you, or not. When you do respond to negativity, and not to niceness, it leaves more question marks laying around. Please, if you want to help us, let us have closure, and be able to finally understand your views. If you do not accept the question and answer session, at least please answer the questions above. With that information alone, it can help us see much of your views and opinions much more easily. This is a second message to the Galactic Federation of Light. May 28, 2012.